2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now. You look at this Raiders defense, and they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
Eluding the pressure right. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Cameron Curl. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Come on.
They'll run right here with Jacobs. They'll take it inside the 25. Well, this defense for the Ravens, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Here's 2nd and 7.
They'll stay on the ground. And they'll get behind the lines for that short gain on first down. Quickly negated.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine all that size and beef that they could lay a tackle through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now Bowden. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, he just stalled a little bit of go free and out there.
We talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got the turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue to do it.
Josh Jacobs, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Raiders use the early turnover first here this one. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Extra point by Carlson. And it's now 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
Let's play.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, well, leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they come up on 2nd and 12. Throw caught by Flowers.
Come on, bro. Throw the ball right, bro.
Look at this Raiders defense. They were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
This defense has a lot of big problems.
Damn, man.
You only give up 14 points in a game. Not only do you give your team a chance to win, you fully expect to win because you figure your offense is going to score more than that.
No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Here's Jordan Stout now. Fielded just inside the 30. It'll be a 10-yard return following a 45. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And is able to get this one across the 45. The Eagles on the pickup, and they will have some options on 2nd and short. This running game is so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity. And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he will have the first down as he's brought down near midfield. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And a great run here as they're going down to the 4-yard line. A pickup of 10 and a 10-1 for Las Vegas 1st down. Consecutive plays now for that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Down to about the 37.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
This is 2nd and 7 from the 37. The Bowden going to throw. That's into the crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Roquan Smith. Down the left sideline. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. they kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago and threw the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this
You're not hearing everyone say, hey, get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Another first down.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was that tight end. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Second quarter for Vegas, the homestanding Raiders with the football here. As they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Throwing is Bowden. Lets this go for one throw downfield. And 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
Those throw limits get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. To throw is Bowden. He's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Raiders 21. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. Back to the running game of Jacobs. He tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to stop behind the line.
Overall, I'd have to say that was just really good team defense because, to me, you can't pin that one on the running back. He had no shot there. He had a man in his face immediately.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Once again, it's Jacobs. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Raiders on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 9. Oh, it's intercepted. Drive kick there. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Raiders are going to take over once again with a football 20-yard line. Now the Ravens will use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their third possession. They don't have a first down yet.
That means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. Running on tackle with Cook. And some space here. And they let this well outfield across the 45. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. Here's Jackson. He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. Touchdown. Rashad Bateman, his second touchdown on the season. And the Ravens have taken the lead. And they just ran the fly route there, didn't they?
You broke it down perfectly. He ends up catching that one and taking it all the way into the end zone.
Well, thanks. It was pretty simple to break down, though. It's just a guy going, running, on the go-route, making a play.
Speed,
Kills.
speed. And what does it do?
It kills. There you go. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is making that line of being calm and really being firm on his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, and if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make your appearance. Get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. They will run the draw with Jacobs. And an excellent job of finding the 74 yards on the ground here for Jacobs. This is a first down. Back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. Touchdown Riders. With great touchdown number 94, Tansburg, Jerome Bettis, and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Raiders are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Carlson. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. set at the line for this next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits. So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. This offense is half their way so far, so maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely, and that sack finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. So here's a 3rd and 14. Here's Jackson to throw. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can.
This shit started tagging, bro.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. 4th down, and here comes Jordan. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on a quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nice drive.
Now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. On 3rd down, they drop the throw. And that is incomplete.
That can be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Agnew now to return. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A big play that time on a catch and run, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. Cook. Halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Cook will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown. Now Tucker to end the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Mustang 19, Warriors 17, 18, Rattler 18.
Now back to throw. The throw going to be incomplete.
Had the right idea that Jones threw it to the sideline, but he let it just a little bit too much trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my little coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw.
Hello.
7 seconds left in the first half.
Go by that time, man. Yeah, all right, though.
So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on out and trying to get 3 before halftime. This will be from 56
It's kind of hard
yards.
to turn the call.
And his kick is gone. How
hard it takes.
That'll bring him back within 4. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash him with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal. Not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
They'll start things on the ground, but now this is going to be a reverse. And this will go to short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. Time for the break. We've hit time. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is
So about me,
Sports.
I am 32, going on 33. Birthday is in 2 weeks. Birthday is November 9th.
Both these offenses have been in 5-4. What will the second half bring us as we are under
I love to play video games. I love to chill at home and just feel like I it's a getaway, especially when I be working all day. I have my own landscaping business right now, but it's slow, so I'm looking for a job to, just to maintain throughout the little off season or whatever. 3 kids.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. But the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way. That's made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting their way open downfield. The coverage has been awfully tight. They've got to all get together and find ways to make this passing game get in gear.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Dalvin Cook, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker now for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 86 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. They'll look to throw now on first down. To the left side, there's Mayer. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Back to throw here. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Now a give to Jacobs running right. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And now an audible here into something else. On third down, here comes Jacobs. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Someone's been having a good game so far. And you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Ready.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Jacobs fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Panther 60.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders have got it back to within a score.
Oh, what a luxury it is to be able to call a bowling ball like Josh Jacobs down near the goal line. 5'10", 220 pounds, and he's not afraid to get in there and get the tough yards. Finishes off this drive with a touchdown run.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. Final minute now of the third quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. Going to get to the line to run another play, so we will see. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the fourth. On 3rd down, Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. From the gun, Jackson. Dancing to his left. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
They'll run for it with Cook. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Dalvin Cook, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Ravens are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers, 79 Broncos. Hustle, hustle, hustle.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying it again another day.
Now Jackson on 1st down. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him.
I wonder if they're wandering back to the huddle thinking to themselves, can we just hit rewind and go back a play? Definitely not the down they wanted to begin this drive by giving up a sack. But for the defense, that's exactly how they drew it up.
Well, now they'll try the end around. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long. Now it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. That is caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Throwing is Jackson. Flushed out right. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Van Jefferson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Ravens are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Okay, break.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
Ready.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. And now they're in the hurry up.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
8 yards on the pickup.
Ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. And Bowden going to throw. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
18, 5 years. Go.
To throw is Bowden. Open man, this is Brenton Strange, the tight end. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Bowden. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
19 tight. 19 tight.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So still 14 yards to go, second down. They'll drop to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat. 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Pace, 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 pace.
They'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Now they'll audible to something else. Here's Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Second and goal from the 6 this time.
Ready.
One more time with Jacobs. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a third time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
They'll run with Jacobs. They push forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. On the ground with a tight end. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
That's caught. It's Flowers. Down the right sideline. Inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, 98 yards. And the Ravens are able to widen their advantage. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will bump the lead up to 26.
Raiders 23. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
18-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. One final shot. They'll look to throw. The left side throw complete to Adams. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Ravens, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Mile High to take on the Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, they'll fall to 1-2, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.